What is up, guys? The Modern Bodybuilder here, back at it with another video. Today, we're talking about one of the most debated topics in bodybuilding: aesthetics. But remember, aesthetics are subjective. Everyone sees the perfect physique differently, so this list is just my personal take. We're counting down from 5 to 1 the most aesthetic bodybuilders of all time, based on proportion, symmetry, and that undeniable visual wow factor. Make sure to like and subscribe if you appreciate physique artistry over sheer size. Let's get into it. Starting off with number 5, we've got the legendary Flex Wheeler. The Sultan of Symmetry, Flex competed in an era dominated by mass monsters, but still stood out for his graceful lines, balance, and proportions. Despite having massive size, his physique just flowed. Every muscle connected perfectly. Ronnie Coleman himself once said that Flex was the most genetically gifted bodybuilder he had ever seen. Flex combined elite mass with an aesthetic blueprint, and that is why he kicks off our list. If you think symmetry is more impressive than pure size, drop a comment down below with the Flex emoji. Let's show Flex some love. Coming in at number 4, it's the ever artistic Bob Paris. Bob was more than just a bodybuilder, he was a performer. His posing was elegant, expressive, almost poetic even. In the 80s, when size was on the rise, Bob stuck with his aesthetic roots, emphasizing proportion, beauty, and flow. He had one of the most balanced physiques ever, and many fans still consider his stage presence unmatched. Bob Paris is a reminder that bodybuilding can be a form of art, not just a sport. Liking the list so far? Hit that like button to support more content about legends of aesthetics. At number 3, we're going way back to the golden era of bodybuilding with Steve Reeves. Before the World Olympias and IFBB titles, Reeves set the standard for the ideal male physique. He starred as Hercules, and he looked like a Greek god. Reeves focused on classic proportions and the golden ratio: broad shoulders, narrow waist, and a natural athletic build. Even today, many consider his physique timeless. He was the blueprint for superheroes, both on screen and in the gym. Are you a fan of the classic Greek god look? Let me know in the comments if Steve Reeves makes your personal top 5. Taking the number 2 spot, it's the master of muscle and charisma, Serge Nubret. Nicknamed the Black Panther, Serge had a statuesque physique that was almost unreal. Wide shoulders, a small waist, and perfectly full muscle bellies, all sculpted to perfection. He didn't just pose, he commanded the stage. Every movement was controlled, elegant, powerful. Surge made bodybuilding feel like the theater, and his body was the main act. If you think Surge deserved to win the Olympia at least once, smash that like button and show him the respect that he deserves. And finally, at the number 1 spot, we have the king of proportion and symmetry, Frank Zane. The 3-time Mr. Olympia wasn't the biggest, but arguably the most perfectly balanced. His waist was ultra tight, his shoulders wide, and his posing surgical. Frank Zane redefined what it meant to be a champion. He proved that you could win against mass monsters if your aesthetics were unmatched. Zayn's vacuum pose, his symmetry, and his ultra conditioned physique make him the gold standard in aesthetic bodybuilding. Do you agree with this list, or do you have someone else in mind? Drop me your own personal top 5 and let's talk, or better yet, debate about aesthetics in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell button so you don't miss any of our future videos. This has been the Modern Bodybuilder, and there you have it. My top 5 most aesthetic bodybuilders: Flex Wheeler, Bob Paris, Steve Reeves, Serge Nubret, and Frank Zane. Each of these legends brought something unique: symmetry, presence, and timeless appeal. Thank you for watching, and until the next time, keep training, stay balanced, and always chase that aesthetic ideal.